Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Hawkeye Women's Basketball, presented by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, delivering the funds the university needs to drive academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Visit uiowaenergycollaborative.com. Also brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. Hy-Vee, score big savings at HyVeeDeals.com. And by 988 Lifeline, there is hope. 24/7. Call, text, or chat 988. This is Hawkeye Women's Basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right. Here's Rob Brooks.
And on a beautiful fall afternoon, Sunday afternoon basketball from Carver Hawkeye Arena, the second and final exhibition game of the season for the Iowa women's basketball team. Clarke University, the Pride, are inside Carver Hawkeye this afternoon. Well, the first indoor game of the season as Carver Hawkeye Arena filling up, and what an experience it was a week ago. Iowa and DePaul, the crossover at Kinnick, and just a great show. And the Hawkeyes won that game 94-72 in front of almost 56,000 people, 55,646. And of course, Caitlin Clarke had a memorable triple-double with 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists as she led the way with 5 players in double figures. But we get closer and closer to the start of the regular season. So this will be the last time that Iowa faces somebody in a different uniform until Iowa gets it going on opening night, the 6th of November against Fairleigh Dickinson. And it's a tough schedule to start. So these games, practices leading up to the opening night are very, very important. Certainly Clarke school out of the NAIA. They were the national champions last year at 33-4, though did lose 4 starters but returned. Honorable mention, All-America player Nicole McDermott from Cascade. And, of course, Iowa lost 2 terrific players, but have many pieces back from that Final Four and a championship game team a season ago. We'll have Iowa and Clarke coming up. Tip-off scheduled for just after 2 o'clock. Tiffany Reedy is alongside. We'll get her keys for the Hawkeyes today. And when we come back, Coach Lisa Bluter on the pregame show from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa and Clarke, the final tune-up before the regular season. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smartertogether. Member FDIC.
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena, second exhibition game for the Hawkeyes, taking on Clarke University. Rob Brooks along with Lisa Bluter on the pregame show. And Coach, boy, just a lot of social media, a lot of hype after last Sunday's crossover at Kinnick. What an experience, and that's going to make a lot of memories for a lot of people for a long time.
It really will. It did, for sure. You know, we were just overwhelmed with the support that we got for our crossover, and so thankful that we work at a place like the University of Iowa that's going to think out of the box and really support us in these endeavors, because I know there's a lot of places that would have said, heck no, we're not doing that. But our administration, our facilities, our ticketing people, our marketing people got 100% behind it and made it an outstanding event. And obviously, I just think it was a great day for women, a great day that, you know, these many people celebrated our female athletes.
Well, it's nice enough outside today to do it again. We're going to play inside at Carver, and obviously the last exhibition game before things start for real. How do these games kind of come about? I know you like to play like a closed scrimmage usually, and then play one exhibition game, usually against a Division II opponent. But how do these games kind of come about? Yeah,
really with scheduling, we're trying to look for people that are close enough that can, travel to us without having to incur a lot of costs. So, Clarke is is our opponent today. That's an NAIA school. They were the national champions last year for the NAIA, but they did lose 4 starters. So they're kind of like us, losing a lot of starters coming off of a highly successful season. You know, with DePaul, again, we're looking at schools for the Division I that are really going to test us, that are outside of our league, outside of people that we traditionally play, and sometimes play a little bit of a different style than what we like to see. So that's, Coach Abby Stamp does our scheduling. Obviously I assist a little bit, but she does all the calls and all the hard work.
Back with more from Coach Bluter after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. I'm Aaron Bowes, pediatric neurologist with University of Iowa Healthcare. Here, we're working together every day to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, the University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org.
Soon we'll go from pool back to school. The end of summer is a total bummer. But yesterday I went shopping and got all the essentials. New backpack, new kicks. Oh, and this is huge. Mom finally got rid of our basic internet and switched us to Extreme. The new Wi-Fi is amazing.
Go back to school with best and fast internet from Extreme. Get speeds from 100 meg up to 1 gig and Wi-Fi 360 Pro with advanced whole home coverage. Call 844-4FASTER or shop online at extreme.com.
Well, Coach, have you ever had to go back and watch the tape for an outdoor game? Is the evaluation any different?
It's one of the very few games that when I watched it, we used the TV version because I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what it was all about. And so it was a little bit hard sometimes to focus on the game versus focusing on all the unbelievable things that were happening surrounding the game. But, we did get to see a couple things that we can work on, that we worked on this week. Obviously, our opponent today isn't going to be as quality as the opponent last week. But this is an opportunity for us to really get better. And I told our team, I don't care if we're getting ready for Virginia Tech, we're getting ready for Maryland, Ohio State, or Clark College. We approach every game in the same manner. And I feel like they did that leading up to this game.
As far as rotation, is it a big deal right now, or will you kind of let that kind of linger into the regular season?
For the rotations of our players, I obviously want everybody to get on the floor. I want everybody to be able to, see what we can do with different groups and different rotations, because this is our last tune-up before we open up against Farley Dickinson. So we need to make sure that we have those things in hand and figured out before our opening tip.
Well, I'm sure, obviously, the excitement from last week, but also we know that Carver's going to have great crowds, so I'm sure the players are excited about that as well.
Well, they are, and they're excited to play, back indoors. I mean, even though how much fun it was last week, this is our home. This is where we love to play, and so they're pretty excited about having the opportunity to play, and I'm excited for Hannah and Addie to have their, first official starts in Carver Hawkeye Arena, too.
And no wind today.
That's nice. Wind, yeah. No excuses either.
That's right. Yeah. Watch those percentages, Coach. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Lisa Bluter on the pregame show. Back with more after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
Great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP because everyone is a very important player.
Woo-hoo!
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/corngrowsiowa.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Did you know that UI uses the same amount of energy as all the rest of Iowa City? That's why we have our own power plant, and we're committed to making it clean. By 2025, we'll rely completely on climate-friendly, alternative fuels. Deep in the boiler rooms, engineers from the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative are optimizing the power plant so it can handle these new fuels more efficiently. Learn more about it at uiowaenergycollaborative.com. That's uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Starters just introduced, and for Clarke, we'll start with Izzy Peterson. Averaged 2.5 points a game last year. Nicole McDermott, returning honorable mention All-American, averaged 10.7. Taylor Hawkeyes, double figures last year. And Macy Kukta, transfer from Iowa Wesleyan, and be joined by Maya Merschman, averaged 8.1 last year. For the Hawkeyes, it'll be Kate Martin, Hannah Stalke, Addie O'Grady in the middle, and Gabby Marshall, Caitlin Clarke in the backcourt. Before we get to the keys to the game, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Rob Brooks alongside Tiffany Reedy, former Hawkeye. Keys to the game.
All right, this is going to be my key to the game every single time, Rob, but we need to get the ball inside to start out. They did a great job at Kinnick doing that and should continue to focus on driving, feeding that post. Those high percentage shots get the confidence early, and then they can start launching those logos threes. Last point, Coach Booter talked about it. This is the last tune-up, the last opportunity to sort of get your sea leg. So every player out there needs to maximize the time they have on the court today.
Okay, we'll certainly see if the Hawkeyes go inside, because you're exactly right. They did that against DePaul. Hawks win the tip. Little fast break action. Layup from Kate Martin. Of course, Clarke had great vision on that one, too. That was about as quick a play as you're going to see to start things out. Clarke with its first possession as McDermott takes it baseline and drops it off in the paint for Hawkeyes, and an easy two. We're tied at 2. Hawks go back inside as Hannah Stalke got the ball in the paint. Kind of looked like she lost control of it going up.
Mid-shot, it looks like it kind of lost control in her fingertips.
Kukta. It's the ball to the right wing. McDermott, bounce pass inside, and traveling will be called against Hawkeyes as she tried to go from the right block toward the baseline. Good defense by Addie O'Grady.
Yeah, they seem to be a pretty short team, so it's going to be all about footwork today from our post defenders.
Hawkeyes goes at just 6'1". She plays the pivot. Here's Clarke turning the corner down the right side and had it knocked away, but a foul will be called as McDermott got Caitlin Clarke on the arm. Today's game brought to you by Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Clark's free throw, got it. None of this 52% free throw shooting that we saw last week outside.
I was just going to say that.
Second one, perfect.
I'm sure it feels quite different to shoot a free throw inside Carver versus Kinnick.
Hawkeyes 53.3% last week to be exact. And a few win balls. Three-pointer right wing by Kukta of Clarke, no good. Hawks get the rebound. Clarke brings it across the timeline, angles right side, and an immediate whistle right at the top of the key. And that'll be Nicole McDermott with her second. Only returning starter off that championship team a season ago. Clarke went 33-4. Adam Hawking in his first year, 9th year at the school. They're checking the air in the basketball.
I wonder what made them do that. It's like a middle school science experiment.
Referee just dropped the two to make sure they came up equally. Looked like they did. And it'll be ball possession for the Hawkeyes in their white home uniforms along the sideline, 4-2. Hawks on top with the basketball just underway from Carver Hawkeye. Here's Clarke, takes a couple of dribbles, now gets it to Kate Martin. She rolls down the right side, feeds it off for Addie O'Grady. Missed the left-handed layup, fight for the rebound, and a whistle underneath.
That was a great pass by Martin. Addie's got to hit those.
And she got off to a great start last week.
She did, yep. And again, it's a different feeling today, so, you know, it's not apples to apples, even though this is the second exhibition game of the season.
Ozzie picks up the foul. Hawks get it in. Here's Clarke. Backing her way to the basket, goes up. Easy left-handed layup. Caitlin Clarke with 4. Kukta in the front court. Gets it off, and a little runner in the lane for Hanselman. Hawks get the ball down quickly as Hannah Stolke got it down low, had it knocked away as she was double teamed. And Merschman brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Kukta, out by the Hawkeye logo. Now Hazy, lob pass inside, little alley-oop to Merschman. Caught it on the left side, and without bringing it down, laid it up. We're tied at 6. Marshall, easy layup. Great pass from Addie O'Grady as she went right down the middle of the lane.
Beautiful execution there.
Hawks by 2. And a deep logo 3 by Merschman is no good. Rebound putback attempt by Hazy also misfires. A little bit hard off the window. Clarke gets the rebound. Across the timeline, feeds left side. Here's Gabby Marshall. Takes a couple of dribbles. Lob pass into the post area. Turnaround 12-foot jump shot. No good by O'Grady. Rebound taken down by the Pride. Hawks by 2. 3 minutes in. Kukta gets it inside, and as Hazy goes up against the taller O'Grady, contact, and Addie O'Grady will pick up her first.
Yeah, she didn't quite make that rotation fully over there, so got the call with the body.
Taylor Norris, transfer from Missouri Baptist, the first off the bench for Clarke. Molly Davis will be first for the Hawkeyes for Addie O'Grady. So this is a smaller lineup now that Iowa will put on the floor with Hannah Stolke moving to the 5.
Yep. Fast and short.
Free throw is good. And one thing about a game like this, Tiffany, you know that you're going to get every ounce of energy from the opponent. I mean, they relish this opportunity.
This is a highlight of a team like Clarke's season, right?
Second free throw also good. We're tied at 8. Gabby Marshall on the right wing. Basket to our right. Clarke in between the circles. Caitlin gets in the paint, spins, goes up off the window, and easy two. Clarke with 6. Nicole McDermott picked up a couple of quick fouls. So now Peterson on Caitlin Clarke. Ozzie makes a nice move in the paint. And she's got terrific footwork.
Yeah, I thought Hannah Stolke actually played really great defense on that play.
Shot is missed. Stolke gets the long rebound. Another opportunity for the Hawkeyes. Inside Molly Davis, left-handed layup, no good after the Marshall pass, but is pushed from behind by Taylor Norris, her first.
The Hawks are getting nice shots down low, easy, high percentage shots. We're just not quite finishing them. A little cold coming out today.
Sydney Fulcher comes into the game. For Kate Martin, we are tied at 10, 5:58, and Molly Davis at the free throw line breaks the tie, her first point. Second one, perfect. Molly had 13 on 5 of 7 shooting against DePaul.
She had a great game.
Playing with a ton of confidence. Inside Hawkeyes has the ball about 10 feet away from the hoop, immediately double teamed. And is tied up, and the possession arrow favors the Pride. They will have it underneath their own basket. Take a quick look inside, then get it out to Merschman on the right wing. Now Clarke will set things up. Ball knocked away as they tried to get it to Hawkeyes at the top of the key. Now a shot from the left wing is up and no good by Cookta. Rebound taken down by the Hawkeyes. Here's Clarke across the timeline, right side. Now at the free throw line, drives all the way in. Shot no good. Putback is up and good by Hannah Stolke, her first basket.
That looked easy.
Nobody around on that weak side. Hawks by 4 as we approach 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Norris, top of the key. Feeds left side, Cookta. Calls out the play. Gives it off for Merschman, and she will fire a 3. No good off the right side of the iron. Molly Davis the rebound. Pushes it down court. Wide open, a Fulcher layup good.
Great pass, great layup. That's what we need to keep doing, is just pushing that ball, getting the momentum on our side.
Get that fast break opportunity going with those eyes looking down court. Hawks by 6. Clarke with the basketball. That's Clarke University. Inside, Hawkeyes tried to go up against Hannah Stolke and loses control of the ball and out of bounds. Timeout on the court with 4:31 left to go in quarter number 1. Iowa 16. Clarke University 10. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Honey, great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP, because everyone is a very important player.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Hawkeyes, while you're hard at work in class or on the court, there's a team behind the scenes making sure that the power keeps going, the water keeps flowing, and the temps inside are just right. Introducing the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative. The collaborative is a public-private partnership between UI, NG, and Meridium. It delivers the funds UI needs to drive our academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Check it out at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Last minute 27, Hawkeyes on a 6-0 run, lead 16-10, 4:31 left to go in the first. The Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series is all about celebrating our student athletes as well as our state's corn farmers. Just like the Cyclones and Hawkeyes work hard all year to get ready for the season, so do Iowa's corn farmers, growing a crop used in over 4,000 products. That's a win for all of Iowans. Hawkeyes start 6 out of 12 from the floor, 4 out of 9 for Clarke, 0 for 4 from 3. Hawkeyes have attempted just one three-pointer, 0 for 1. Iowa basketball, Molly Davis on the point, Marshall. Kylie Feuerbach now into the game. Hawks just moving it around the outer arc. Molly Davis along the baseline right side, flips it cross court, a folder, good ball movement against a 2-3 zone. Here's Feuerbach to Davis. Three-pointer, got it just right at the top of the key with only 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
I don't know what it is about Molly Davis taking that three, but it is exciting. The crowd seems to love it. She had a great three-pointer in the game versus DePaul as well.
And was able to knock down a shot while the shot clock was winding down several times last year. Pride with the basketball. Three-pointer right wing up and no good by Taylor Norris. Sharon Goodman into the game with a rebound. Down court, Molly Davis, wide open three, right wing, off the left side of the iron. Ball batted around. Goodman goes after it, dug up by Clarke. Clarke down court. Shot is up and good by Norris, but shuffled her feet beforehand and was called for traveling. Caitlin Clarke back in the game.
This Clarke and Clarke is a little confusing.
It won't be like that all season long.
I think, was it the DePaul team last game had a Clarke as well, a Kate Clarke.
Yeah, we had a Kate Clarke and a Caitlin Clarke. Different rosters, Hawks by 9. 3:10 left to go in the first. Feuerbach just right at the top of the key, gets it to Goodman. About 12 feet away from the basket, kicks it out to Caitlin Clarke on the left side, hesitates, fires a three-pointer off the back of the iron, weak side rebound taken down by Cookta. She brings it across the timeline for the Pride. McDermott back into the game, playing with 2 fouls. Feuerbach got in that passing lane and knocked it out of bounds.
Example of coach kind of experimenting with some different lineups, some different configurations.
That gets Taylor McCabe into the game. She'll guard Peterson with the ball in between the circles. Bounce pass to Hazy. Pride working it around the arc. Now inside. Shot is up and no good. Missed by Hazy. Iowa gets the rebound. Hurries down court. Goodman goes up in transition. Left-handed layup, no good. A Folter there for the rebound. Left-handed layup is good. Hawks crashing the board on that offensive possession. Go up by 11. 2:15 left to go in the first. Good intensity. The defensive end for the Hawkeyes. Peterson in between the circles. Left-handed dribble. Pulls up. Feeds right side Lindauer into the game. She uses a screen. Drives down the left side of the lane. Scoop shot left hand, no. Goodman the rebound. Ahead to Clarke. Racing down the right side. Dribbles behind her back and lays it up and in off the window.
Behind the back nation there. Caitlin Clarke makes it look so easy.
Way too fast for the Clarke University defense. Clarke with 8. Peterson in the paint. Kicks it out to Norris at the top of the key. Feeds it right side. Lindauer. Now McDermott in between the circles. She wants to make a move. Always wanted to be a Hawkeye. Pump fake. Shot is up and good. Gets it to go off Caitlin Clarke. 5'7" senior. Caitlin gets it right back, goes hard to the window, layup good, and a foul will be called on the Pride. And that is Nicole McDermott. who got the basket at one end, picks up her third foul at the other end. Clarke will try to complete the three-point play as Jada Jimfy comes in for the first time. 25-12. Hawkeyes breaking this one open. We were tied at 10. Free throw good by Caitlin. And she has 11. Stolke back in there as well. Here's a pass attempt down to the right block. The ball batted up in the air by Caitlin Clarke. Intercepted by McCabe. Three-pointer. Fierbach, no good left wing. Rebound underneath taken by Merschman. Feeds Peterson. Speeds into the front court. Now back to Merschman. She drives down the right side of the lane. Shot is up and no good. And a really good rebounding position by Hannah Stolke. And climbing the back will be called. And that'll go against Taylor Haase. That's her second. And we'll bring Hanselman into the game. Transfer from Iowa Central Community College out of Earlham, Iowa. 5 Iowans on the roster for the Clarke Pride. Hannah Stolke at the free throw line. First one is good. Rattled it in.
We're still at 100% today as a team. Again, kind of a different story than last Sunday.
Yeah, we'll throw the percentage out. Last week's game. Second one. Perfect. Molly Davis back for Caitlin Clarke. 28-12. Hawkeyes on top. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Pride basketball. Peterson across the timeline. Tries to direct some traffic. McCabe on her. Changes her position in between the circles. Penetrates. Kicks it out to Merschman. Not afraid to shoot the three-pointer. Gives it off to Norris. Back to Merschman. Three-pointer left wing. Back of the bracket. No good. And Hannah Stolke the rebound. Hawks will slow and hold for one at the close of the first quarter. Molly Davis just hanging out near the timeline. Iowa on top 28-12. 8 seconds. Jimfy, top of the key. Gives Davis a screen. Hesitates all the way to the window. Layup good.
Beautiful play. She just sort of eased her way right to a wide open layup.
About halfway there, just a little hesitation, and then took it all the way in. And the thing she does, Tiffany, too, is never brings that left hand over to control the ball. Just keeps it in her right hand all the way up.
Yeah, and I think that throws off the defender.
We have played 10 minutes. All Hawkeyes. Number 3, Iowa, 30. Clarke University, 12. Back with more after the break from Carver Hawkeye. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
At US Cellular, we believe in having healthy relationships with our phones, so we can have better relationships with each other. Introducing US Mode, a way to set your phone for less distraction and deeper connection. So dinner can sound less like this and more like this.
What'd you learn today?
The sauropod was the tallest dinosaur ever.
Oh my goodness.
Visit US Cellular in-store or online, and we'll help set your phone to US Mode, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, the 5G network built for us. See uscellular.com for details.
11 Hawkeyes played in the first quarter. Hawks ended quarter number 1 on a 20-2 run. Game was tied at 10. Hawks have led the entire way. Set up the best zone defense from Home Heating Costs this winter. Tune up your furnace, seal up drafts around your home, and visit MidAmericanEnergy.com to find more ways to keep warm with less energy. Iowa basketball. Starting 5 back out there. Martin, Stolke, O'Grady, Marshall, and Clarke. Shot is up and no good. And the rebound taken down by Merchman of Clarke. Hands it off to the point guard, Peterson. She's always looking to take the ball to the basket. Got it to the high post area, fumbled, and then picked up by Merchman. Merchman always looking for her shot. Averaged 8 a season ago. And now we'll fire a 3 from the right wing. No good. A little bit strong off the left side. Clarke with the rebound across the timeline into the front court. Paint. Bounce pass inside. Hannah Stolke had it blocked away as she went up on the left side, but is fouled.
Another great pass by Caitlin Clarke.
Actually, they're just going to call that Clarke knocked it out of bounds. No personal foul. Off the inbounds play. Cutting to the basket. Right-handed layup for Addie O'Grady, wide open.
She needed that. She needed that little shot to kind of build her confidence. She's been getting great positioning, but just got to finish.
And that's her first basket. Had 10 and 14 boards against DePaul. Got off to a great start early. Hawkeyes now on a 22-2 run. Needed 32-12. Inside, Clarke University with Izzy Peterson goes up with a left-handed layup. Got that one deep in the paint. Hawks race down the court. Addie O'Grady took the lob pass, could not connect. 2 bodies on the floor in the paint, and a foul will be called on Clarke.
Looks like she had to step over a couple of those bodies to stay on her feet.
So the foul on the Pride. So it'll be Iowa basketball underneath the hoop. Clarke gets it to Stolke, and we have a whistle. And the officials blew the play dead. And now we'll come over to the scorer's table. 8:40 left to go. And now they got the clock right. Put 4 seconds back on, so 8:44. 32-14 Iowa. Lob pass out to Stolke, just right at the top of the key. Outside the arc, now gives to Clarke. And a little step back 18-footer, rimming no. Rebound Hannah Stolke, left-handed layup. Off the window, count it, and she's fouled.
Great positioning there by Hannah Stolke. The ball seemed to attract to her like Velcro, and she put it up very nicely and calmly. Kept the ball high.
Merchman picks up her first foul. The other thing, Tiffany, that Hannah Stolke does so well, she makes the free throw just a quick jumper, gets in the air fast.
She's 3 for 3 on her free throws today.
That's a great sign. Worked hard at it in the offseason to improve the percentage. Three-pointer deep in the left corner is no good by Lindauer. Hawks with the rebound. Martin gets it to Gabby Marshall. Now back to Kate Martin. 3, left wing, swish.
Great look there by Kate Martin.
38-14. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hawks with the lead. Pride with the basketball. Merchman just right at the top of the key. Gets it to Peterson. She drives down the left side, pulls up her dribble against Kate Martin, looks for somebody to throw to. Finally finds Hazelman, who gives it off to Kukta for 3. Top of the key, no good. Long rebound taken down by the Pride. They move the ball around to Lindauer. She misfires deep in the right corner. Martin, down court pass. Stolke, easy 2.
Again, just her ability to maintain her composure. She was on the run, grabbed that ball, put it up softly. She's having a great game today.
And good down court passing by the Hawkeyes. Really putting it where somebody can catch and go right up strong underneath the basket. Timeout on the court with 7:29 left to go. Second quarter from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa 40, Clarke University 14. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices. Like Tide, H Perks price $9.97. And bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Hawkeye fans, today's sponsor, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Knows you're here for every fadeaway, every alley-oop, every buzzer beater. There have been a few of those, and Wellmark is here for every moment, too. With trusted healthcare committed to making healthcare better. Learn more at wellmark.com/hoops. Well, as you take a look at the numbers, Tiffany, what sticks out to you? Obviously, Iowa on a big run, 8-0. Last minute 6, 3 out of 3 from the field.
3, and again, I'm seeing 26 of our 40 points in the paint, 11 points off of second chance shots, and the Hawks are shooting free throws really well at 100%.
And that might be the most important thing, because we know this team is an outstanding free throw shooting team, almost 80% a year ago. Outside last Sunday, 16 of 30, and we visibly saw many of them halfway to the basket, and then the wind would shift it.
Yeah, I remember Caitlin Clarke had one where she was, it was the wind, which she was right.
And it was, yeah. Didn't hit anything. We won't see that during the regular season for sure. Clarke University with the basketball. Nice little bounce pass inside, and going up strong was Hazy, but in traffic and knocked away and out of bounds by Iowa defensively underneath. Clarke will retain possession with 7:19 left to go until halftime. Merschman gets the ball on the right wing to Kukta, being defended by Gabby Marshall. She'll bring it out near the logo. Now into the high post area. Hazy, and slips it off to a driving Merschman. Missed the layup. Iowa gets the rebound. Down court pass. Clarke drives down the right side of the lane. Contact and a foul before she could go up. And that'll be against Izzy Peterson. Her first, team's third. And Clarke will get a pair. First one, perfect. Caitlin with 12, and it's 41-14 at the 7:02 mark. Second quarter action. Swish on the second. Clarke with 13. 42-14. We are under 7 second quarter. Final exhibition game for the Hawkeyes. Here's Peterson. Gets it right wing. Plays catch with Merschman. Taps her head and says, I'm going to drive baseline. Little floater in and out. Sharon Goodman with the rebound. Holds it high above her head and finds Sydney Fulter. Dribbles it across the timeline. Tried to get it to Gabby Marshall and knocked out of bounds by Kukta. Hawks will have it along the sideline right in front of the Pride bench. Molly Davis back into the game. She'll replace Kate Martin, who will sit down with 5 points. Davis will throw it in, leading 42-14. Now to Caitlin Clarke. Keeps that right-handed dribble going. Free throw line extended right. Dribbles toward the baseline, gives it off to Sharon Goodman. Shot from the elbow, no. Fulter goes after the rebound with 2 blue jerseys. And a jump ball will be called. It will be Pride basketball, alternate possession.
I do like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love how Sydney Fulter gets in every play, scraps, and sometimes big things really come about from the little hustle that she exhibits.
Here's McDermott as Clarke works the weave. Bolt into the game, lost control of it, dug up by Clarke across the timeline. Lob pass down to Fulter, catch, layup off the window is good.
Great pass and a great finish there by Fulter.
And that's another place, Tiffany, where she put it right where Sydney could just take it up with no dribble. Baseline jumper no good from Hazy from 11. Hawks with the rebound. Clarke pushes the ball into the corner. Molly Davis inside. Goodman reverse layup with the left hand, good.
That was great footwork by Sharon Goodman.
Great to see her connect inside. There's an air ball deep in the right corner by Kukta. Retrieved by Davis. Lob pass. Sharon Goodman goes up. Had it knocked away from behind by Hazy and out of bounds underneath the basket. Hawks will have it. Feuerbach into the game for Caitlin Clarke. 46-14 Iowa. Anna Stolke for Goodman. 5:13 left to go, second quarter.
Those were good minutes by Sharon Goodman.
Davis to Stolke, hands it back to Molly Davis. Works the ball left side, Sydney Fulter. Now Hannah Stolke, right wing, drives all the way to the basket. Nobody cut her off. Left-handed layup, good.
She makes it look really easy down there.
Hannah with 11. And it's 48-14. Hawkeyes on the move toward the basket. Bolt out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Lost control of the ball. There's Sydney Fulter. Feeds left side. Feuerbach for 3. Left wing. Count it.
Hey-o. It's getting loud in here.
Sydney Feuerbach, a catch and shoot 3 and a 41-4 run by Iowa, leading 51-14, 4:20 left to go. In the paint, McDermott had it knocked away. Got the ball back. And then gets it inside to Bolt. She couldn't do much with it. Tried to whip a pass to the right side. Goes out of bounds into the first row. Iowa basketball. Jada Jimfy for Sydney Fulter. McCabe back as well. 4:13 left to go until halftime. 51-14. Molly Davis, left side, Jada Jimfy outside the arc. Anna Stolke, top of the key, drives down left side of the lane. Nobody in the neighborhood. Layup good.
Okay, just keep doing it, Hannah. Just keep driving in.
And now on the move is Merschman. They drive down the left side and went up strong and is fouled by Jada Jimfy. Picks up her first. And it will be 2 shots for Merschman. When corn grows Iowa, the Iowans win. Take a closer look and you'll discover the many connections you have to corn. All those connections translate into wins for farmers and wins for all Iowans. Share your winning moments using hashtag IowansWin. Free throw good by Merschman. Her first free throw. She has 5. And now 6. 53-16. 3:47 left to go, second quarter. McCabe and Davis play catch. Cross-court pass, Feuerbach works it quickly to Jimfy. Now the Hawkeyes go inside, and Hannah Stolke along the baseline near the left block, lost control of the ball out of bounds.
It was the right idea, just not quite executed to perfection. But I love that we just keep looking inside, and keep moving that ball around.
And that's a key point, Tiffany, moving it quickly.
Yes.
Nobody's getting stagnant out there. Three-pointer straightaway. Merschman no good. Has not been able to connect on one yet. Iowa with the rebound into the front court. McCabe. Stolke just right of the three-point arc. And now Molly Davis off the screen, turns the corner, gets into the paint, puts it into the corner. Kylie Feuerbach for three, no. Weak side board, Stolke. 2 dribbles in the paint, spin move up off the window, good.
Nice. Hannah Stolke, 15 points, 8 rebounds.
At 12 against DePaul, and it's 55-16. Inside paint, turnaround shot by Hazy is no good. Made a nice move, just couldn't connect. McCabe brings the ball into the front court for the Hawkeyes. Picks up her dribble, about 30 feet from the basket. Now Stolke just right at the top of the key. Hawks working it around the outer perimeter. Now Davis gets into the paint, kicks it back out. Stolke, 3, why not?
Oh, okay. Stepping outside.
Feeling it.
She's stone-faced, though. She's here to play today.
And along the baseline, as McDermott tried to kick it out to the left wing, contact underneath. Feuerbach will pick up the foul. That's a push. Izzy Peterson back for the Pride. 58-16 Iowa. After a Hannah Stolke three-pointer. And Norris tried to answer, but steps out of bounds right in front of the Iowa bench. Denise Johnson, true freshman for the Hawks, into the game. A.J. Ediger, the reason we haven't seen her is she's got a boot on her right ankle, right foot. And a walking boot. So not playing today. Spin move, Hannah Stolke right from the middle of the paint. Left-handed layup is good.
She's spinning today. The spin move is it.
And has been unstoppable. Left wing, Peterson. Reverse dribble. Nice seal off by Feuerbach. She has the ball down the left block. And then losing control of it is Kukta. Iowa speeds down court. Johnson now gets it off to Gyamfi. Free throw line extended left, waves everybody off, and now she wants to get into the paint. Does, slips it back to Stolke for 3. Left wing a little bit strong. And grabbing the rebound for the Pride, Kukta. Gets it to Norris, who can't connect from three-point range. Right wing, McCabe, the rebound, brings it herself. She'll fire a 3. That's an air ball and goes out of bounds underneath the Iowa basket. Over to Clarke. Iowa on top, 60-16, 105 until halftime. Clarke with the basketball. The Pride 33-4 last year. NAIA national champs. But 4/5 of the starting lineup lost to graduation. And here is Peterson, and if an unforced error, could not make the connection.
Clarke
on the left wing.
Is just having a hard time kind of getting going. 0 of 11 of their last field goals, just not getting into the rhythm.
Hawks on a 7-0 run over the last 2-12. 28-2 over the last 7:47. Lead it 60-16, 35 seconds. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Gyamfi. She'll fire a three-pointer, top of the key, no good. A little bit strong. Long rebound taken down by Blunt into the game. And in transition, the Pride lose control of the ball and out of bounds. But touched last by the Hawkeyes. They tried to save it. Could not along the baseline. Pride basketball knocked away by Gyamfi. Tips it to herself. Down the left side. Layup good.
Nice work there by Jada Gyamfi. It's great to see her getting comfortable out there.
Jada Gyamfi. out of Johnston, Iowa. Johnston High School. On the move, floater left wing, and getting it to go before the buzzer is Taylor Norris. Nice move from the left wing, took it in toward the left block, and the floater bounced on the rim a couple of times and went down. So that brings us to the half. Iowa 62, Clarke 18. Molly's Cupcakes, proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Kinnick Stadium and also Carver Hawkeye Arena. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare and Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the Spotlight on Small Business Sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotions, social media recognition, and more. To enter, visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare, a proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Bud Light halftime show up next. Iowa 62, Clarke University 18. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Whether you're building a backyard fence for your family's new best friend or firing up the excavator for your next commercial project, a free and simple call can save you from expensive fines and even save your life. Call 811 at least 2 days before you start your next project to have underground utility lines located and marked. At Mid-American Energy, your safety is our #1 priority. So, make it your priority to call 811 before you dig. Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. Your kids will call it totally lit. But we like ruggability. And you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer today. Honda gets the Midwest.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oaknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
I'm Ingrid Lizarraga, breast surgeon at the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, the state's only NCI-designated cancer center. Here, we look beyond just the type of cancer you have to discover the molecular details of the disease. We have teams dedicated to each cancer type, with treatments and trials you won't find anywhere else in Iowa. Go to uihc.org/cancer.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Brought to you by Authentic Brand, unique Hawkeye apparel at authentic-brand.com. Hy-Vee, score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. Honda, to see how Honda crushes the competition, see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. And by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right. This is the Bud Light Halftime Show. Now back to courtside.
Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena, where the Hawkeyes are up 62-18 versus the Clarke University Pride. Hannah Stolke is leading the way today, 20 points, 8 from 11 field goal percentage, and 8 rebounds. Followed by Caitlin Clarke, who's 4 for 8, 5 for 5 at the free throw line, and Molly Davis with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Clarke University Pride is led by Meerschman with 6 points, 7 rebounds, followed by Hasse, 6 points, and Norris and Peterson rounding out with 2 points apiece. The Hawks are shooting lights out today, 56% field goal, 36 behind the line, 100% free throw percentage. Their points are coming in the paint. 40 of their 62 points are inside, and 15 fast break points. Taking care of the ball, I think we have 1 turnover today.
All good numbers for the first 20 minutes for the Hawkeyes. And halftime stats brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the all-new, totally free Hy-Vee Perks membership. This is the halftime show brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Iowa 62, Clarke University 18. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. Your kids will call it totally lit. But we like ruggability. And you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer today. Honda gets the Midwest.
Honey, great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP because everyone is a very important player.
Woo-hoo!
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. Rob Brooks, Tiffany Reedy, as the Hawkeyes lead the Pride 62-18 final exhibition game of the season. Let's check some NFL scores. Baltimore all over Detroit. These games winding down in that 12 o'clock window. 38-6, the Ravens over the Lions. With 2 minutes left to go, Atlanta 13, Tampa Bay 10, Chicago 30, Las Vegas 6, 2:36 left to go in the fourth. New York Giants 14, Washington 7, midway through the fourth. Buffalo leads New England at the 2-minute warning, 25-22. Indianapolis 31, Cleveland 30. That early in the fourth quarter. And later on, Arizona at Seattle, Pittsburgh at the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Chargers at Kansas City, Green Bay at Denver, and Miami and Philadelphia, the Monday night game. Hawkeyes back on the court with two players in double figures. Hannah Stuelke with 18, Caitlin Clarke with 13, 62-18 Iowa. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is responsible for our community being home to countless amateur sporting events and state tournaments. From state volleyball, wrestling, tennis, and more, the Sports Commission generates significant annual economic impact while adding sustainability to our quality of life. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission is a proud presenting sponsor of UI Women's Athletics. Learn more at wegotnext.org. This is Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices. Like Tide, H Perks price $9.97. And bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. While farmers work hard to grow the best crop, their Iowa corn checkoff investments are hard at work too. Opening local and global markets for corn and corn-fed products, educating drivers on unleaded 88 as the best fuel at the pump, finding new uses for corn, and sharing the farmer's story. Iowa corn farmers are backed by researchers, educators, market experts, and more. To keep corn growing Iowa.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
62-18, Hawkeyes lead at the half over Clarke University. Final exhibition season before things start for real on the 6th of November against Fairleigh Dickinson. Well, Tiffany, obviously Iowa has this one in command, a huge run there. Second half of the first quarter, owned the second quarter. What do we look for in the second half here? Obviously, everybody's going to get an opportunity.
Exactly, and that's exactly what we're looking for. I like to see, within reason, some risk-taking. Jada shooting her three-pointer. I'd like to see more of that because we are in such a commanding lead. It's the time, it's the opportunity to be able to kind of experiment a little bit and do some things that maybe you wouldn't normally do or feel like you'd want to do. I think this is a great opportunity for every member of the team to do that. I'd also say just keep pushing the ball. I mean, it's fun to watch. It usually results in some sort of fun basket or a three-pointer. So keep pushing the ball, keep moving the ball quickly, and just sort of capitalizing on those opportunities. I would say our focus should be in the second half.
High percentage shots. It's a great time to join the Iowa Lottery's free VIP club. Members receive free plays, special offers, insider news, and can enter promotions to win cash and other great prizes. Visit www.ialottery.com/VIP to learn more. Iowa 62, Clarke University 18, third quarter next. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But The game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
Did you know that UI ranks near the top of the EPA's Green Power Leaderboard with 84% of our energy coming from renewable sources? Now you can be a part of the team that makes it happen. The University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, our partner in a collaborative, ENGIE North America, is now offering part-time, on-campus positions where you can get hands-on, career-inspiring experience in sustainable utility systems management. Check out the jobs and apply now at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, contact the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty. For all your real estate needs, call 319-631-5455.
Hawks opening possession. Tried to get a quick hitter inside to Addie O'Grady. Just couldn't come up with the basketball. Goes out of bounds. First possession for Clarke University in the third quarter. And a swished three-pointer by Cookta from the right wing. And Addie O'Grady gets the ball in deep and this time scores. Addie's second basket. She has 4. 64-21. Another thing too, Tiffany, you want to see that defensive intensity still stick here in the third and fourth quarters.
It's easy to sort of put it in autopilot, and that is what you don't want to do.
Merschman, a little runner in the paint from 12. Hawkeyes quickly down court, transition game inside Hannah Stolke, and left-handed layup won't go, but she was pushed in midair and will shoot a pair. Merschman picks up her third out of Donaldson, Iowa. Hannah Stolke at the line after 18 in the first half. This one skips off the right side of the rim, no good. Second one, perfect. Shooting him confidently from the free throw line.
You can tell she practiced over the summer and is feeling good about that.
Well, she's going to be at the line so often, and it's going to be critical, and you want to be able to have her on the floor at the end of games. Tight contests. On the move in the paint, runner Peterson, no good for the Pride, but digging up the rebound was Hazy. Gets it back to Merschman, drives the baseline, kicks left side, good ball movement by Clarke. Three-pointers up and no good. Missed this time by Cookta, who just made the previous one. Caitlin Clarke for 3, left wing in transition is good.
Only her third three-pointer attempt of the day.
Merschman tried to answer for 3, top of the key, no. Ball hustled down by Kate Martin, gets it to Clarke, who drives in the paint, scoops it inside to Stolke, gathers and goes up and finishes.
Perfect execution yet again.
70-23. Pride with the ball on the right side. Gets it inside to Merschman. She'll dribble it back out. And now McDermott slicing her way to the basket. Layup is good. Remember, she had 3 fouls in the first half. Didn't play much.
Yeah, and Clarke University has come out energized.
And so has Caitlin Clarke, who drives the paint left-handed. Scoop shot is good off the window. Caitlin with 18, 72-25. And now Clarke taps the ball out of bounds. And she got in that passing lane.
Looks like she maybe got a eye poked.
Sharon Goodman for Addie O'Grady. Pride will have the ball along the sideline, right in front of its bench. Peterson, left wing, 30 feet from the hoop. Now Merschman, top of the key. Gets a screen. Little runner from 16, a little strong off the window. Nice box out by Sharon Goodman. Gets the ball to Caitlin Clarke across the timeline. Now Goodman, top of the key, hands it off to Clarke. Caitlin stops 10 feet from the hoop. Bounce pass inside to Sharon Goodman, who turns toward the baseline and scores.
The thing about that, I think Caitlin was just waiting to pass her the ball to get her the layup.
Sharon Goodman with 4 at 5 against DePaul, and then intercepts a pass in the paint. Gets it to Marshall, to Clarke. Fakes a 3, drives baseline, layup good. Right hand, left side. 20 for Caitlin Clarke, 76-25, 6:15 left to go, third quarter. Merschman inside, loses control of the ball. Hands it off to McDermott. Had it slapped away by Caitlin Clarke, and a whistle. And 3 seconds will be the call against Clarke University. Davis for Caitlin Clarke. Hawkeye basketball. Arena not filled today, like it will be during the regular season, but a good crowd here. Here's Stalky, takes the handoff, top of the key, down the right side of the lane, layup right hand, good.
She just keeps going.
Great body control too, in traffic. Just rose above the defense, 78-25. Clarke University with the basketball. 33 wins a season ago. And here's a steal by Marshall. Boy, we've seen that a few times before. Gets it ahead to Kate Martin. Goes up. Layup good on the left side. And she's fouled.
Great control of her body, and she created that space where they committed the foul.
Taylor Haase picks up her third. Kate Martin with 7 points to the free throw line. Shot is up, good. 8 for Kate. As a proud sponsor, U.S. Cellular is built for the Hawkeyes. They're built for great interceptions and better reception. Watching touchdowns instead of touch screens and waving before streaming. After all, game day only comes once a week. U.S. Cellular built for us. 81-25, Pride basketball. Working around the outer arc. Now here's a handoff to Merschman, and she has it slapped away by Molly Davis into the hands of Sharon Goodman. Hooks a pass to Davis. Down court, Stalky. Shot, paint, no. Got her own rebound. Kicks it out. A Fulter 3, left wing, no. Goodman, board, put back, yes.
That is how it is done.
Good reaction to the basketball by Sharon Goodman, 83-25. 4:45 left to go, third quarter. Hawkeye subs, next dead ball, interception of Fulter. Pass down court, Gabby Marshall, layup good. Her second hoop.
The Hawkeyes are not letting up on the defense.
And the speed, just a huge factor, as you would expect in this game. 85-25 along the baseline. Lindauer for the Pride. Back out to Merschman. Deep three-pointer. Swishes this one left to the top of the key. She has 11. Davis to Stalky. Left wing. Goodman tried to hand it off to Stalky, and it's picked off by McDermott. McDermott. Bounce pass, layup good by Lindauer. Nice play by Clarke. (85-30). Hawks with the lead in the ball. High post area, Goodman. Gives it to Marshall. Free throw line extended right. Sets a screen for Gabby. She gets in the paint. Lob pass inside. Goodman, left-handed layup is good off the block. Really good ball movement again.
Beautiful ball movement, and Sharon Goodman, her last ever point, she has kept that ball high. That is a classic teaching point in the school of Jan Jensen post work. Kept the ball high and quickly got it in for an easy 2.
Goodman with 8, timeout on the floor, 3:31 left to go in the third. Iowa 87, Clarke University 30. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Did you know that UI uses the same amount of energy as all the rest of Iowa City? That's why we have our own power plant, and we're committed to making it clean. By 2025, we'll rely completely on climate-friendly, alternative fuels. Deep in the boiler rooms, engineers from the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative are optimizing the power plant so it can handle these new fuels more efficiently. Learn more about it at uiowaenergycollaborative.com. That's uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Hawks have outscored Clarke University in the third quarter, 25-12, lead 87-30. 25 from Anna Stolke and 20 from Caitlin Clark. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball. McCabe, Fulter, Sharon Goodman, Kylie Feuerbach, and Molly Davis, the 5 for the Hawkeyes. With 3:28 left to go, third quarter. Clarke University with the basketball. Peterson angles left side. Tried to make a move, cut off by Molly Davis. Cross-court pass to Norris. She'll fire a three-pointer short, and the ball came right into the hands of Molly Davis. Flips a pass to a sprinting Sharon Goodman. Layup good.
And another pass by Molly Davis. Tricked us all.
And Sharon Goodman running the floor nicely. Makes the Hawks working on some zone defense. On top, 89-30. Baseline penetration, left-handed shot is up and no good by Peterson. Sharon Goodman the rebound, gets it to a Fulter on the right wing. Hands to Taylor McCabe. Inside, Sharon Goodman holds, drops it off for McCabe. Slicing to the basket, goes up and is fouled. That'll go against Izzy Peterson. That's 2 on her. Taylor McCabe at the free throw line. Hawk fans throughout the season, join head coach Lisa Bluter for Hawk Talk, presented by Oakdale at the Hyatt Regency this year in Coralville. Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter takes place weekly from 6 until 7. Visit HawkeyeSports.com to take a look at the schedule. All fans, of course, welcome to attend. When we come back, it'll be Taylor McCabe at the free throw line with 2:31 left to go, third quarter. Iowa 89, Clarke University 30. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime, But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Whether you're building a backyard fence for your family's new best friend or firing up the excavator for your next commercial project, a free and simple call can save you from expensive fines and even save your life. Call 811 at least 2 days before you start your next project to have underground utility lines located and marked. At Mid-American Energy, your safety is our #1 priority. So, make it your priority to call 811 before you dig. Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
Preparation. It's the key to success on game day. And like your favorite Hawkeyes on the field, you need to be ready right from the opening kickoff. Cenex has your pregame routine covered. We've got your salty snacks, your sweet treats, ice-cold beverages to wash them down, and fresh tanks of propane to fire up the grill. Fuel your fandom at your local Cenex station. Hawkeye Pride, powered locally.
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Hawks on top, 89-30. Welcome back inside courtside Carver Hawkeye Arena. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, and voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year. Proudly supports Iowa women's basketball. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets. Taylor McCabe fouled going to the basket down the left side at the free throw line. Knocks down the first, her first point of the ball game. Now everybody has scored except Kenise Johnson. True freshman, second one good. McCabe almost 42% from three-point range a season ago. Clarke University with the basketball. On the right wing is Hazy, and she tried to make a move and immediately tied up by Sydney Fulter.
Sydney said no. That's not going to happen.
Just really active defensively. 91-30. Clarke gets the ball inside. Pride have it. McDermott kicks it to Hazy. Now in between the circles, Peterson. Left side, McDermott makes a move in the paint. Little runner, no good, but comes up with her own rebound. Cascade native gets it out to Norris for three. A little bit strong. McCabe the rebound in the paint. Brings it herself across the timeline. Now Feuerbach on the left wing. Kicks it inside. Goodman outside. McCabe three, no. Long rebound of Fulter, and tried to get it into the corner and knocked out of bounds by Clarke University. Incidentally, Nicole McDermott, part of that 2018 state championship team at Cascade. There's over 1,500 points in her high school career. Now Fulter got down deep. Right side couldn't convert. Defense was there for the Pride. Quickly down court. Here's Clarke University. Peterson in between the circles, being defended by McCabe. Gets it right wing Norris. Spin move 15 feet from the hoop and drug that pivot foot against Feuerbach and called for traveling. Iowa basketball on top, 91-30. 1:10 left to go in the third.
Think about that X screen. Think about the X screen.
Here's Feuerbach, free throw line extended left. Gives it to Goodman outside of the paint on the left wing. Dribbles out, and then a nice bounce pass to a slashing Molly Davis.
You don't see that often, where the post dribbles up to the three-point line.
Even Coach Bluter smiled on that one.
But that is the one thing. Goodman has been very calm, cool, and collected today and looking for a good pass.
Kayla McCabe in the game. Kylie Feuerbach commits the foul on the right wing. That's her second. Ball possession for Clarke University. They get it into McDermott, who has over 1,100 career points at Clarke. Kicks it back out, and a three-pointer is good by Hanselman. Her first basket. 93-33. We're under 20 seconds, third quarter. Hawks on top with the basketball. Here's Molly Davis on the Tiger Hawk logo. Hawks a hold for the final shot. She gets in a Fulter screen down the right side. Kicks it left side. Feuerbach for three. Skipped off the right side of the rim to end the third quarter. Hawkeyes at 93 through 30 minutes of basketball. Lead at 93-33. Working together is how you win. That's why Mid-American Energy's roster of wind, solar, and other energy sources works together to keep your service safe and reliable 24/7. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. We'll head to the fourth. Hawkeyes 93, the Pride 33. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hey Hawkeyes, while your hard at work in class or on the court, there's a team behind the scenes making sure that the power keeps going, the water keeps flowing, and the temps inside are just right. Introducing the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative. The collaborative is a public-private partnership between UI, NG, and Meridium. It delivers the funds UI needs to drive our academic and research excellence while optimizing campus utilities for a generation to come. Check it out at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. Your kids will call it totally lit. But we like ruggability. And you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer today. Honda gets the Midwest.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin, and if you want your home to be exceptionally comfortable during these cold Iowa winters and hot, humid summers, you need to turn to Dave Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Lennox has been serving Iowa consumers since 1895, when Dave Lennox built his first furnace in Marshalltown, and Lennox is still building its high-efficiency furnaces and air conditioners there today. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and your local Lennox dealer. Lennox and the Hawkeyes. Now there's a winning combination.
When corn grows fuel, Iowans win. Ethanol is a renewable fuel that's better for our environment, our health, and our wallets. Share your winning moments using hashtag IowansWin. Plus, you'll be eligible for some fun corny giveaways. But Tiffany, how about this for consistency? Iowa scored 30 points in the first, 32 in the second, 31 in the third. You got to like that.
It's a lot of points. And we have another quarter
only
to go.
93 of them, right? And how about Sharon Goodman? Her play, 10 points, 8 in the third quarter.
Impressive. And I think, again, one, you want to see her come back strong. Any player who goes out with an injury like she did. But two, she's playing very poised, calm, cool, collected. Great passing, great shooting.
Starting five back in for the Hawkeyes. I wouldn't think for too long as we start the fourth quarter. But get a little more work in. Here's Caitlin Clarke with 20 points. Kate Martin, and she had the ball taken away deep in the corner, but a foul will be called on Madison Lindauer. Clarke looks inside, finds Stolke, wide open left-handed layup.
Those Velcro hands. Easy catch right up.
Yeah, you're right about that. She catches that ball cleanly. 95-33, three-pointer left wing, no good by Lindauer. But if the offensive rebound is up and good, a drive-in by Nicole McDermott. That's just her third basket. Got an early foul trouble against Caitlin Clarke. Lob pass inside deep to Addie O'Grady. She turns and lays it up and in. Addie with 6. Clarke University basketball. Get it down into the right block for Hanselman. Now outside, a three-pointer. Taylor Norris, no. Hawkeyes with the rebound. Clarke across the timeline on the right wing. Hesitates. Now gets it cross court to Gabby Marshall. Nice catch. Now back to Clarke. Drives in. Kicks it off to O'Grady. 10-foot jumper straight away. Good.
Solid contributions by all the post players today.
You know, one thing I've noticed this year versus maybe at this time last year is the quick passing and just the confidence with the basketball.
And the post being ready for those quick passes too.
99-35. Almost 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and a drive-in shot along the baseline is up and good by Nicole McDermott. You'd figure she'd be aggressive here. Addie O'Grady catches it deep inside the semicircle, lays it up and in. The assist on the left wing from Gabby Marshall. O'Grady with 10. And here's a steal by Marshall. Drives down the right side, kicks it back to Caitlin Clarke. Left-handed layup, good. Good team basketball.
I was just going to say, she probably could have taken that shot, but she dished it off.
103-37. Norris, top of the key. Dribble drive penetration, had the ball swatted away by Clarke. Regathered by Clarke University. Shot in the paint, no good by Hanselman. Hawkeyes with the rebound. Kate Martin, free throw line extended right. Whip it around the outer arc, left side. Marshall inside. Addie O'Grady, another easy two.
O'Grady's on fire.
He's had good looks, but has been able to connect. Nice pass inside to Hanselman. Couldn't handle it. Iowa retrieves. Long down court pass. Caitlin Clarke wide open two. Next dead ball, the Hawks will go to the bench. Up 107-37. 6:35 left to go in the ball game. Inside out. And now Vonderkamp for three, left wing, no good. Rebound, Kate Martin ahead to Caitlin Clarke across the timeline. On the right side, kicks it back to Kate. She drives the paint, stops, fires up an 8-footer, good. Coach Bluter calls a quick timeout just to get the substitutions into the game. That'll do it for the Hawkeye starters. Big hand for them.
Very nice start to the fourth quarter. 10-0 run, 14-2 over the last 2 minutes.
And the Hawks will get a little extended break as we've got timeout on the court with 6:16 left to go. Iowa 109. Clarke University 37. We'll see what the players coming in off the bench can do for the Hawks in the final 6:16. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
You're listening to coverage of Hawkeye women's basketball, powered by the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, empowering Hawkeyes to do energy right.
Hawks have outscored Clarke University 16-4 in the fourth quarter. Well over the century mark, 109-37. Feel-good game. Iowa got off to a really good start. Led 30-12 after one, and that's what you want to see happen on a day like today, a game like this.
Yeah, it's definitely when you crack such a big lead early on, it's easy to kind of, again, hit autopilot, but they are not hitting autopilot.
Good intensity, good clean play. You mentioned the turnovers, Tiffany. Very few mistakes for the Hawks today. 109-37. Here's McDermott. Before Clarke feeds in the corner. Peterson gets it to Bolt. That's her first basket. Layup on the left block. Here's McCabe. Drives down the right side of the lane. Little scoop shot. Kept it in front of her body. Away from the defense. McCabe, her first basket. She has 4. Clarke quickly down court. Layup missed by Hazy, and a whistle on the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Clarke. Mentioned those turnovers, just 4 for the Hawkeyes on 28 assists. Pride basketball along the baseline. Box set for Clarke University. Get it into Merschman. Three-pointer left wing is good. Nice catch and shoot by Maya Merschman, who has 14 to lead the way for the Pride. Hawks go right inside. Goodman turns right outside the semicircle. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Peterson. And zigzags her way down the right side of the lane. Kicks it back outside. Now gets the ball back from Kukta. Hazy. Inside, spin move, paint. Shot is up and good off the window. Her first basket since the first half has 8. We're under 5, fourth quarter, 111-44. Here's Molly Davis on the left wing. Goodman posting. Now Feuerbach, free throw line extended left. Fakes right, goes left, hesitates. Nice move along the baseline. Couldn't get the layup to go. Just curled off the front edge, but she is fouled.
Yeah, she had a nice change of speed, a real quick change of speed that sort of allowed her to almost scoop the ball up.
So Feuerbach will get 2. One dribble, fires it up, good. Kylie, of course, transferred from Iowa State a couple of years ago. Sat out last season with a knee injury. Great to see her back in the Hawkeye uniform, and she has 5 after 2 for 2 at the line. Hawkeye shooting over 90% from 3 today. What a difference outdoors to indoors makes.
Mm-hmm.
Back to normal. 113-44. Hazy gives it off to McDermott. Racing down the left side of the lane. Goes up strong off the window. Shot is up and good. McDermott gets into double figures with 10. Right as her average from a season ago on that national championship team. Here's Feuerbach. Inside. Goodman. Shot no with the left hand. Nice rebound by Molly Davis in the paint. Gets it out to Taylor McCabe. Hesitates in the paint. Short-armed a shot from straight away. 6 feet, no good. Rebound taken down by Peterson. Races the ball into the front court. Here's McDermott. Tries to make a move. Left side, up and under. Scoop shot, no good. Feuerbach was there defensively. Sharon Goodman the rebound. 113-46, 3:30 left to go. Feuerbach pushes the ball to Molly Davis and tried to make a move on the right wing, and a blocking foul will be called on Izzy Peterson. Stay tuned for the post-game show. We'll get the comments from Coach Bluter. Also have our player of the game, Jada Gyamfi, in. Sydney Folter will sit down. Tinzia comes in for Clarke. McCabe, free throw line extended left. Keeps that right-handed dribble going. Now Molly Davis in between the circles. Uses a Sharon Goodman screen. Actually went the other way. Drives, kicks it back outside. McCabe, three-pointer left to the top of the key. Spins out. Rebound taken down by Clarke. Tinzia left side. Gives it to McDermott. Burrell into the game. Reverses the ball to McDermott. Free throw line extended right. Takes a couple dribbles. Hesitates 15 feet away. Now kicks it left side. Burrell for three. That didn't hit anything. And Sharon Goodman gets the rebound. And then lost control of the ball. And it went out of bounds underneath to Clarke. 113-46. Denise Johnson into the game for Iowa. True freshman out of Joliet. The official says that Sharon Goodman did have possession, then
yep. Sharon
stepped out of bounds.
Close to a double-double herself.
Clarke basketball, 2:40 left to go. Iowa 113, Pride 46, and Vonderkamp tried to make a move down the right side of the paint and kind of drug that pivot foot before she put the ball on the floor. Turnover to the Hawkeyes. Josie Potts, 5'6" freshman out of Dubuque Senior. Into the game. McCabe gets the ball to Feuerbach on the right wing. Inside Goodman. Goes up and under, left-handed shot. No. Gyamfi, rebound, put back. Good. Weak side board.
Almost looked like she didn't know she was that close to the basket. Kind of did a double take and then put it in for the layup.
115-46. 2:15 left to go. Burrell for three straight away. Swish. Out of Rock Valley Community College in Illinois. Goodman whips a pass out to Feuerbach for three. Splashes it home from the top of the key.
There's that great ball movement, the quick, crisp passes.
And great to see Kylie knock down a couple of three-pointers.
Yep. These are the opportunities that continue to build that confidence.
Quick timeout. Get a sub in for Clarke University. Hanselman back on the floor. Louvain out of Cedar Rapids. Jefferson into the game. Cross-court pass and an air ball from Hanselman. A three-point attempt goes out of bounds. Over to the Hawkeyes with 1:45 left to go. Feuerbach, left wing. Thought about going baseline. Now back to McCabe in between the circles. High post area to Gyamfi. Drops it inside to Sharon Goodman. In traffic. Left-handed layup. Good. Good high-low.
Yep. Good high-low. And again, there was a lot of hands in there, and Goodman held on to it. Kept the ball high for an easy two.
But the players are going to get bigger and stronger as
that's for sure.
As Sharon we'll see later on in the season. She'll be ready for that. 120-49. Three-pointer off the mark. Vonderkamp, right wing, no good. As Kenise Johnson. Good quicks. Down court. Feuerbach for three. Left wing just a little bit strong, but it was right on target. Rebound to Vonderkamp. We're under a minute. She spins on the left side, and a bump will be called on Sharon Goodman, her first. Ball possession for Clarke. Vonderkamp looks inside. Bounce pass left wing to Louvain. Aubrey now 15 feet away. Gives it off to Tenzia. And now Burrell on the left wing. Brings it to the top of the key. Left-handed dribble. Stops. Fires right side. Louvain thought about a three. Johnson on her. Fires up a 15-foot floater. No good. Good defense by Kenise Johnson. 120-49. Johnson, free throw line extended left. Feeds Gyamfi. Turnaround 8-footer. No good. Goodman rebound. Put back off the window. Good. 14 for Sharon Goodman.
And just shy of 10. 10 rebounds, almost a double-double.
So 14 and 9 for Goodman. 5 seconds left to go as Vonderkamp is called for traveling as she tried to make a move in the paint. Hawks will dribble it out with 2 seconds. 122-49. Hawks over Clarke University. Final exhibition game of the year. Hawks beat DePaul and now take care of the Clarke University Pride out of the NAIA, 122-49. University of Iowa Healthcare has the game plan for your same-day healthcare needs. If you need treatment for a common illness, minor injury, visit one of several UI Quick Care or urgent care locations throughout the Iowa City, Cedar Rapids corridor. Their care and expertise will help you get back in the game. UI Healthcare, proud sponsor of your Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa basketball also brought to you by Iowa Corn and Quickstar. They're partnering up to give you a chance to win tickets to the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series matchup. Simply visit any participating Quickstar in Iowa through November 13th. Fill up with 8 gallons or more of unleaded 88 and use your Quick Rewards card, and you are automatically entered for a chance to win tickets. For more information and official rules, visit quicktrip.com/sweepstakes. Get pumped to win with Iowa Corn and Quickstar. We'll have a stat recap, interviews, post-game show from Carver Hawkeye Arena after Iowa defeats Clarke 122-49. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Newfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Did you know that UI ranks near the top of the EPA's Green Power Leaderboard? With 84% of our energy coming from renewable sources. Now you can be a part of the team that makes it happen. The University of Iowa Energy Collaborative, our partner in a collaborative, ENGIE North America, is now offering part-time, on-campus positions where you can get hands-on, career-inspiring experience in sustainable utility systems management. Check out the jobs and apply now at uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices. Like Tide, H Perks price $9.97. And bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. Your kids will call it totally lit. But we like ruggability. And you'll like the Incredifantabulous deals, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer today. Honda gets the Midwest.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering solutions for every life, every day. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also by United Healthcare, proud sponsors of Small Business Spotlight. Sign up your small business at HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. Once again, here's Rob Brooks.
No problem for the Hawkeyes today, 122-49 over Clarke University. We certainly wish the Pride all the success in defending their NAIA championship after going 33-4, 5 Iowans on the roster. Incidentally, they are no strangers to playing top-notch competition in the exhibition season. Actually went out and played Stanford, who were defending national champions. They did that back in 2021. Hannah Stalkey, what a first half she had. 18 points to lead the way. Sharon Goodman ended up with 14. All of those but 2 coming in the third and fourth quarters. As Tiffany takes us through our stat recap here on the postgame show, presented by Hy-Vee.
Well, I guess with 122 points, you're bound to have players in double digits. The Hawks had 5 players in double digits, of course, led by Hannah Stolke with 27 points. Shot well tonight, 11 for 15. Shot her free throws well, 4 of 5, and then had the 10 rebounds. Caitlin Clarke had a strong showing, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. And we had Sharon Goodman, most of her points coming in the second half, but with 14 points and 9 rebounds, and a couple assists from her as well. The bigs generally had a great night. Addison O'Grady came in with 12 points, shooting 6 for 10 as well. The Hawks had 88 points in the paint. Pretty incredible. 45 bench points, and overall shot the ball well. If we look over at Clarke, 49 points in total, led by Maya Merschman with 14 points, followed by McDermott with 10 points, and rounding out with Burrell with 3 points, Hanselman 3 points, and Peterson 2.
That stat recap brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the all-new, totally free Hy-Vee Perks membership. The score by quarters: Iowa led after one, 30-12, 32-6. Outscored Clarke in the second, 31-15 in the third, 29-16 in the fourth. So you look at the consistency throughout the 4 quarters. Offensively, Iowa scores 30, 32, 31, 29. All equals 122-49. Exhibition victory over Clarke University. Raina Harmon will join me courtside on the postgame show when we come back, as the postgame show rolls along from Carver Hawkeye Arena, presented by the Iowa Soybean Association. Final score once again, 122-49, Hawks over the Pride. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here. Do you want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Maybe your hometown celebrates long-standing Swiss traditions, cow chip throwing, or even classic car muscle. Everyone has a hometown, and every hometown has a festival. Cenex wants to hear about yours. That's why we're launching the Hometown Throwdown. Tell us about your fest, and it could win $100,000. Learn more at CenexHometownThrowdown.com. Cenex, powered locally.
Did you know that UI uses the same amount of energy as all the rest of Iowa City? That's why we have our own power plant, and we're committed to making it clean. By 2025, we'll rely completely on climate-friendly, alternative fuels. Deep in the boiler rooms, engineers from the University of Iowa Energy Collaborative are optimizing the power plant so it can handle these new fuels more efficiently. Learn more about it at uiowaenergycollaborative.com. That's uiowaenergycollaborative.com.
This is the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering solutions for every life, every day.
Welcome back courtside, Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hawks win it. Final exhibition game of the year, 122-49. A lot of outstanding numbers to look at the stat sheet as Raina Harmon, assistant coach for the Hawks, joins me. And Raina, you obviously know you're going to win this game. It's important, but how you look, how you play, certainly is a key factor, and just seemed like tremendous energy both ends of the floor for the Hawks today.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. I mean, you come in, you're not, playing a Division I school, and so you pretty much expect to get the win, but how you get it, is important. And so, offensively, we talked about executing. Right, being able to have a high field goal percentage, making sure we keep our high assists while keeping our turnovers down. You look at that, 30 assists to 5 turnovers, couldn't be more thrilled with that. And then defensively, which of course we're going to watch them film and talk about some lapses there, and of course the team will look at us and they won't roll their eyes, right, because they're a mature team, but they'll be like, okay, we get it, coming out in that zone and letting them hit some shots in the second quarter or the second half. But I thought, you think about, usually this is our first time being out there, and so we're not necessarily clicking, but you think about what we were able to do this summer, as we were saying, going overseas, playing 3 games, having those 10 extra practices, and then, playing DePaul and the Wind last week. We've had, and I would also say being able to scrimmage our Blue Squad guys who are also really mature in the process. We have a lot of older guys, so they know the standard. I would say that we are a little bit ahead of schedule, offensively anyway.
Free throw percentage a little different from week to week, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How does that happen?
Hey, we had no air balls, right? And only 1 miss. To go 94% is wild, but that's so funny. Caitlin, she came out, and I said something to her last week on the bench about something completely different. She goes, bro, I'm going to be a meme. I just airballed a free throw. It was hilarious.
I think she yelled, wind, as soon as it happened, right?
A photo or video out there for her. But, yeah, really, really impressed with our free throw shooting tonight. How about Hannah Stuckey? She goes to the free throw line right away, knocks them both down. And I know she's going to be like, about that one. But, for her to go 4 for 5, everybody else going 100%, that's great. Yeah,
and great to see. And, seemed confident. And I'm sure that was a point of emphasis for her over the summer.
Yeah, and I've said this on every media outlet that I get an opportunity to. Hannah is a future All-American, future pro, right? And so for her, she's got all the skills necessary to accomplish that, and to be the next staple Iowa Hawkeye. But for her, it's just the confidence. 1, getting to the line, and then 2, knowing that she belongs. And so we've been talking about that all summer, all fall, and now you can actually see that starting to pay off for her.
How about that 3-pointer, too?
Oh, man, come on now. She's a big dog. We got to do it all. She's good from free throws.
And no rim. That was all net.
That's right. I want to credit Tanaya Davis, who's new on our staff, and, we've been afforded the opportunity through the NCAA to add 2 people people to our coaching staff. And so now they have the availability to help on the court, and that's Jenny Fitzgerald. And then bringing in Tanaya Davis. Tanaya spends a lot of time with Hannah, especially this summer while some of us were out recruiting. Just talking about her form, she spends a lot of time with Caitlin as well. So I think she's been a tremendous asset bringing her back. So I want to make sure I publicly give her a shout out for the work that she's doing.
Yeah, boy, what a terrific player. And great to be around, and a terrific addition, no doubt about that. And I thought, too, offensively, the passing. A lot of cutting to the basket, but just good, crisp passing. It seemed like every pass was just where somebody could go right up.
Yeah, we looked at some of our close games last year and even the turnovers that we had. And maybe sometimes you can play a team like this and you see the lead just starting to grow, and then you play a little loose out there on the floor, So an emphasis for us was, execution, right? We don't want to – sometimes you can play a team and then you end up playing to the level of the team. And that's not saying anything about Clarke. That's just in general when you play, against different teams, right? You play a national championship game, you're going to play up to that, but you come out when you play an NAIA team and you might play down to the level of that. And so we just talked about, being able to play Iowa Hawkeye basketball. And so that means for us being a high assist team and taking care of turnovers. But I would say, you look at Caitlin, and obviously she's got 9 assists, but I thought the pass, the dime, the assist of the night was Sharon Goodman with that backdoor pass to Molly Davis. That was insane. And to be able to see the fans go crazy and our bench go crazy, credit those two, because that was fun.
Well, and talk about the inside players, too. I know you mostly work with the perimeter players, but obviously I'm well aware what happens down low, too. Addie O'Grady, Sharon Goodman, great to see Sharon finish around the hoop and rebound. And, good competition there that's going to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. And, everybody all summer has been talking about, they lost Monica Sonano. What are they going to do? Well, the future of the post is in good hands always with Jan Jensen, right?
Yep.
And so you look at, like you said, Addie, Sharon, AJ, who was in a boot tonight. They've been battling. They've been battling each other, right? They had to go up against Monica when she was here. And so, right now it's kind of by committee when you look at time. But I thought Addie came in, gave us some great minutes. It probably didn't finish as well as she wanted to in the first half. Sharon came out and with a great spark off the bench, and then Addie continued right where she left off from last week.
So going forward, now obviously you have a little time before the first game. Point of emphasis as far as obviously watching, you got 2 games now and several practices just from a rotation standpoint, and that competition's going to be huge too, because you're going to need everybody.
Yeah, I mean, in that guard spot, it's tough and it's tight right now, and so we're putting together some different combinations in practice. So we'll go black and gold, and 6 and 7, the players on that team, we're kind of mixing that up a little bit and just see who's going to fight for that spot. That's 6th and 7th and 8th person rotation, but I would say it's tight. This is probably one of the years that we've been as deep as ever. So stay injury free. I mean, we got some pieces. I mean, you look at Taylor McCabe, she's a threat anytime she's on the floor coming in, and she even got some offensive rebounds today, right? Sid, I mean, I would like to say that she's coming in at the liking of Kate Martin, right? She came in, got some offensive rebounds, she's finishing good assists. Jada Jemfries gave us some good minutes tonight. You got Kylie Fearback, who's back, she's healthy, she's ready to go. And then Molly Davis, who's always fun whenever she's on the floor. And right now, I think that's the core guard, and Kenise, good for her as a freshman to be able to come in and battle against that in practice every day. And again, Jen, she has her post players, and those 3, they're in the rotation, they're battling every night. So I think this is going to be one of our deepest years, and good for our players for, sometimes the players, they figure it out 1 through 8, but I mean, 9, 10, 11, you're like, whoa, they're making us watch them every day in practice, which is good problem to have.
Molly Davis's improvement.
Yeah, I mean, Molly, so you look at her, and obviously she was everything from Central Michigan, and she came into a tough spot last year where you had, the starters had been together for 3 years, and you have somebody like Caitlin Clarke, and so when she's coming in, she's like, I don't want to mess anything up. Let me just pass the ball to everybody, and that wasn't necessarily her role or what we recruited her for. But I think to be able to have a year under her belt in terms of our offense and what her expectations are, and to have somebody like Caitlin say, yo, shoot it, is really important. And, to tell her, emphasize the reason why we did recruit her. I think you can see her get a little bit more comfortable in her role this year.
Hey, if Caitlin gives you the green light, why not?
Listen, if Caitlin gives me the green light, I'm subbing myself in and going out there and shoot it.
Well, Raina, it's amazing it's already here, huh? We got 2 games already played, and not even to November yet.
Yeah,
so here we go.
Shout out to our fans for being excited in October. I can't wait to see them on.
Well, I think they've been excited all year, haven't
That's
they?
Right. Yes, they have been. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to our friend Jamie. Hope you're listening, Jamie. We miss you. We love you. Go Hawks.
Yep, we sure do. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Go Hawks.
Assistant Coach Raina Harmon, courtside on the postgame show after Iowa defeats Clarke University 122-49. We'll be back with more, including Coach Bluter's comments after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Do you want to play an integral part in helping the Hawks win championships? Now is your chance to make a difference. Join the Swarm today and partner with Iowa football and the Iowa men's and women's basketball programs to serve charities in eastern Iowa. Your tax-deductible Swarm donation will compensate our Iowa student athletes for working to further the missions of local charities such as the United Way, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and more. Go to iowaswarm.com for more information and make Iowa athletics the place for our student athletes to experience the thrill of winning championships.
Honey, great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP because everyone is a very important player.
Woo-hoo!
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
Hawk fans, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, a AAA 4-diamond luxury property located just a few minutes from the eastern Iowa airport and downtown Cedar Rapids. Whether you're visiting for business or pleasure, the hotel is happy to welcome you. To make reservations, visit thehotelatKirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen, 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Welcome to the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show, delivering opportunities and results for Iowa's 40,000 soybean farmers.
5 players in double figures for the Hawkeyes. Hannah Stolke leading the way with 27, had 18 in the first 2 quarters, and 4 of the 5 starters in double figures. The only person coming in off the bench, Sharon Goodman, ended up with 14. We'll hear from her in just a little bit after Iowa's 122-49 victory over Clarke University. Right now, let's head to the locker room and join Tiffany with Coach Bluter.
And I'm in the Iowa women's basketball locker room with Coach Bluter. Coach, obviously the team was in control the entire game, contributions from everybody. We saw particularly great performances by your bigs today, Hannah Stolke, Sharon Goodman, Addie O'Grady. Talk about their play today and how important this will be as we fill that Monica Sonano gap.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're seeing some really good things out of a combination of people. You know, you mentioned Hannah Stolke. She had quite a day. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, even, made a 3 out there for us tonight. I thought she just played really, really well. Addie O'Grady, 6 for 10 from the field. Sharon Goodman, 7 for 13 and had 9 rebounds. We had 88 paint points. So I know this team, is undersized. I get that. But it's also good for our bigs to build some confidence.
Yep. All right, next up, Farley Dickinson at home, November 6th. What can you tell our listeners about the team and what to expect?
They have a brand new coach this year, and so I don't know what to expect either. We don't know what to expect. But I do know that we're going to have a great Hawkeye crowd here. Our fans are just amazing, and we know they'll show up for the home opener, and that is on Monday, November 6th, I believe, at 6:30. And so I would look forward to, getting back on the floor. We have a couple weeks now to get better, and then after this, once we start on November 6th, it just takes off, and so we got to be ready to roll.
Awesome. Congrats on a great win today, and we'll see you November 6th.
Thanks.
Tiffany, thank you very much. And you talk about on a roll after the season starts. Fairleigh Dickinson on the 6th, Virginia Tech from Charlotte on the 9th, and at Northern Iowa, Kansas State, and Drake after that before heading to Florida for a tournament for 3 games. Well, we talked about Sharon Goodman, and Coach Bluter did as well. Ended up with 14 points, 7 of 13 from the floor, 9 rebounds, so just missed a double-double by 1 board, and played 19 minutes and a second. And the only player to score double figures coming off the Iowa bench. And Tiffany caught up with Sharon after the game.
Okay, we are here with Sharon Goodman. Had a great day out there, 14 points, 9 rebounds, a dribble up to the 3-point line, and an assist to Molly Davis. Sharon, it was great to see you out there. How did it feel today?
It felt really good. I think it was just a good team win and fun to see everybody get in, everybody have fun. There was a lot of smiles out there, so it was really fun.
And how are you feeling? You were sidelined a couple years ago with the ACL, came back last year. How are you feeling about this year?
Good. I feel a lot. It's kind of with the injury, that first year back is, I've heard a lot of people say, is just a little bit tough. You just don't feel right. And that is the case for me last year. It was just kind of, just my body didn't feel right necessarily, and it was a little bit harder. But this year I've been feeling really good, just moving better, and it was a good summer and off season. Got some good work in, and we had to pick up Monica's role, so it's been fun to see how everybody fills in, and I think it's going to be a fun year to see how the posts do.
Awesome. What did you do over the summer? What was your focus? Where were you focusing your time and energy?
It's a lot of just working on the efficiency. Monica's efficiency was through the roof, and so we got to fill that in, and we have to be able to make shots when our teammates throw us the ball.
Awesome. Great job today, and we'll see you on November 6th.
Absolutely.
Tiffany, thank you very much, and great to see Sharon Goodman out on the court. You could tell, even though she was back last year, had to wear a heavy brace, and was hampered by that, and just didn't feel her best as far as basketball is concerned, because you really had some very good moments her true freshman season, and of course had an outstanding high school career as well. Sharon Goodman, 14 points and 9 rebounds against Clarke this afternoon. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, the Homewood Suites and the Home to Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, a pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour, is proud to announce the Iowa Hawkeyes are bowl eligible at 6-2. Travel leaders, Destinations Unlimited is Iowa's leaders for game tickets, air travel, and hotel. Sign up to automatically receive official bowl travel information at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. Back with more from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Iowa over Clarke University, 122-49. This is Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball from Learfield.
Someone you know is having thoughts of suicide, experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, or just need someone to listen. 988 provides a direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How How else to describe the otherwise indescribable rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. Your kids will call it totally lit. But we like ruggability. And you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Central Midwest Honda dealer today. Honda gets the Midwest.
Preparation. It's the key to success on game day. And like your favorite Hawkeyes on the field, you need to be ready right from the opening kickoff. Cenex has your pre-game routine covered. We've got your salty snacks, your sweet treats, ice-cold beverages to wash them down, and fresh tanks of propane to fire up the grill. Fuel your fandom at your local Cenex station. Hawkeye Pride, powered locally.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Tide, H Perks price $9.97, and bananas, H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Thank you for joining us on the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show. Iowa, leading the nation in biodiesel production.
As Coach Bluter said, the Hawkeyes with 88 points in the paint, 45 points off the bench. At one point in time, led by 73 points in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks had the lead for 38 minutes and 34 seconds. To win it 122-49, shot 61.7% from the floor, 33.3 from three-point range, 6 out of 18, and knocked down 16 of 17 free throws. Let's enjoy some of today's top plays. Shot from the left wing is up and no good by Cookta. Rebound taken down by the Hawkeyes. Here's Clarke across the timeline, right side. Now at the free throw line, drives all the way in. Shot no good. Put back is up and good by Hannah Stalky, her first basket. Molly Davis along the baseline right side. Flips it cross court to Folder. Good ball movement against a 2-3 zone. Here's Feuerbach to Davis. Three-pointer. Got it just right at the top of the key with only 3 seconds left to go on the shot clock. That's 48-14. Hawkeyes on the move toward the basket. Bolt out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Lost control of the ball. There's Sydney Folter. Feeds left side. Feuerbach for three. Left wing. Count it. Now Stalky just right at the top of the key. Hawks working it around the outer perimeter. Now Davis gets into the paint, kicks it back out. Stalky, three. Why not? So not playing today. Spin move, Hannah Stalky right from the middle of the paint. Left-handed layup is good.
She's spinning today. The spin move is it.
Sharon Goodman gets the ball to Caitlin Clarke across the timeline. Now Goodman, top of the key, hands it off to Clarke. Caitlin stops 10 feet from the hoop. Bounce pass inside to Sharon Goodman, who turns toward the baseline and scores. Here's Feuerbach, free throw line extended left. Gives it to Goodman outside of the paint on the left wing. Dribbles out, and then a nice bounce pass to a slashing Molly Davis. Hanselman now outside, a three-pointer. Taylor Norris, no. Hawkeyes with a rebound. Clarke across the timeline on the right wing. Hesitates, now gets it cross-court to Gabby Marshall. Nice catch. Now back to Clarke, drives in, kicks it off to O'Grady. 10-foot jumper straight away, good. Into the game. McCabe gets the ball to Feuerbach on the right wing. Inside Goodman. Goes up and under, left-handed shot, no. Gymphy, rebound, put back, good. Weak side board. Goodman whips a pass out to Feuerbach for three. Splashes it home from the top of the key. Hawkeyes 6 out of 18 from three-point range, 50 of 81 from the floor. For Clarke, they shot it at 33%, 20 of 60, 5 of 28 from three, 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Two players in double figures. Maya Merschman with 14. She did hit a couple of threes. And Nicole McDermott ended up playing 28 minutes and 8 seconds, had 10 points. So, 2 successful exhibition games, and now a couple of weeks of practice. We're ready to roll on the 6th. of November. And Tiffany, that's exactly what Coach Bluter said. Fairleigh Dickinson here for the opener. But then you've got Virginia Tech in Charlotte, at Northern Iowa, Kansas State, Drake before heading to Florida. So the games will come fast. It's going to be a very busy November.
Hitting the ground running, as they say, will for sure happen. And I am most excited about that Virginia Tech matchup. That should be an incredible game. 2 teams in the Final Four last year. To play a team like that so early on will be much fun.
A lot of hype surrounding that game, and that'll be game 2 for the Hawkeyes. So that wraps up our coverage of Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Carver Hawkeye Arena. So thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. Our next game broadcast will be on November the 6th, the opener for the Hawkeyes here at Carver Hawkeye against Fairleigh Dickinson. 6:30 tip-off. We will be on the air at 6:15. The final score once again, Iowa 122, Clarke University 49. For Tiffany Reedy, I'm Rob Brooks. Once again, thanks so much for listening, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and good afternoon from Carver Hawkeye Arena.
This has been the Iowa Soybean Association postgame show. Biodiesel, moving Iowa forward. Hawkeye women's basketball has been brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Authentic brand, unique Hawkeye apparel at authentic-brand.com. Hy-Vee, score big savings at HyVeeDeals.com. And by Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit IALottery.com for details. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.